This first match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first.
All right, well now we are ready to get underway with our opening contest here at CEW March Melee.
The patriotism in the room has arisen.
J. Alpha Miller.
Red, white, and brutality.
190 pounds from Patterson, New Jersey, Teflon.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, cut the beat. Go ahead, cut that. Go ahead, cut that, cut that, cut that. Cut that. Oh, hey, yo. I said, hey, yo. I'ma need y'all civilians to shut the hell up while Teflon exercises his First Amendment right.
Wow.
Now tonight was supposed to be a momentous occasion because we were gonna drag exotic youth through the streets of Savannah. And when I say we, I mean Teflon and the body snatcher, Hakeem Young. Y'all were about to be in attendance for the debut of one of the best tag teams in the state today, the Redacted. But since my boy Hakeem is not medically cleared, I don't think I need to be here tonight. I was gonna come here and raise the national pride, but since he's not here, I'm out. I don't need to be here. I don't need.
Well, now wait a second. Well, am I sure we were supposed to see a tag team matchup here tonight?
Yeah.
As you heard, the Redacted supposed to take on the freshly reunited Exotic Youth.
I was looking forward to it.
But apparently Hakeem Young not cleared to compete here tonight. J. Alpha Miller assuming he would have the night off, but it looks like Pepper Bottom and Bryce Cannon have a different idea.
The best hair and the best sunglasses in the business.
What a great reaction here from the CEW faithful here in Savannah, Georgia.
It is so good to see that logo again. It's been too long.
Well, you see Bryce, John there at J. Alpha Miller saying it's going to be a 2-on-1 perhaps?
Well, I mean, he does have the flag in his corner, so it's not really 2-on-1.
Bryce Cannon now calling for the microphone.
That's what I call a warm welcome, B-dubs.
Hey. If you don't mind, Exotic Youth is gonna exercise our First Amendment rights.
Oh, all right.
They're American citizens, damn it.
Wait a minute. Teflon! I know you just ain't say you about to leave, are ya? Look! Since Hakeem is too much of a something that rhymes with pussy.
Whoops.
And since I kicked your sorry ass last month, I got an idea. I've actually got an idea too. You beat his ass last month, so why don't I beat the red, white, and blue out of you, brother?
Wow, that's a lot of beating.
Hey, real quick, I did want to get this one line in. Your tagline is, how do you say it? USA! Is that what it says, right? What does that even spell? What does that make out? Hey, me and Peps were talking, and I think it stands for, you suck ass!
Oh.
That's what it means. I've been wondering this whole time.
Let's get the match started!
Well, I'll be. Oh, listen to this crowd. All over J. Alpha Miller right now.
I feel like we've been gifted. Wait a minute. Yeah, come on
What
over.
we do? Pep is saying, do
Come
we have
on
an extra
over,
seat?
Peps. Come have a seat. That's right. Peps is going to sit over here. He's bringing his belt. He's bringing his cool shades.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Welcome to commentary, champ. It's good to have you.
Oh, wow.
The Coastal Chaos champion, Cornelius Pepperbottom,
This is what it's like?
joining us over here at the commentary booth.
What's with that hole in the wall?
It's a long story.
Don't worry, I put his shoulder back in place.
Oh, okay.
He did, yeah, a couple months ago.
All right, come on, Bryce.
But this tag match is now turned into a singles match. Bryce Cannon, the frat daddy, one-on-one here with Mr. Teflon, J. Alpha Miller.
I was a little upset I got the night off, but now that I'm here with you two, watching Bryce about to kick some butt, I'm ready.
Oh, look at this.
Huh? What you talking about, huh?
I mean,
Really? Really, dog?
You know what? If you're J. Alpha Miller, you might want to focus on your opponent in the ring and not Pepperbottom here at ringside.
Because like Pep said, he did beat him last month. I don't know if smack talk is the right option.
Miller, of course, maybe hitting the head a few too many times. Maybe he forgot.
There we go.
He does talk to a flag, I'm just saying.
Bryce Cannon, of course, the tip in perfect shape, perfect
Oh, yeah.
condition this afternoon.
Oof.
Man, look, and listen to this place
can't-
all over J. Alpha Miller tonight.
It's so good to see the Exotic Youth logo back on the shorts. Welcome back,
I know,
boys.
well, logo, yeah. I thought we were going to have an actual match.
We did too.
This is crazy. Oh, come on. There we go.
J. Alpha Miller now with that side headlock.
Wait a minute, he said don't touch the tip, be careful.
That's the one rule,
wait,
Jay.
wait,
He touched
Hey,
the tip.
wait a minute.
What are you doing?
Wait a minute.
Miller with a handful of tip there. And a shoulder tackle takes down Cannon.
Come on,
But it
Bryce.
didn't take down his tip. Look at that hair, it's immaculate.
As Elton John said, it's still standing.
Absolutely.
There we go. That's the frat daddy.
Japanese arm drag by Bryce Cannon as he fixes the tip. Charges in. Oh, and he tipped him right in the chest.
Yeah, baby. There we go.
Tip to chest from Cannon to Miller. Look out, Clark.
Oh!
Cannon ducks a clothesline. Oh, a cross chop right to the throat from Miller. And a face
come
buster
on
off
now.
the knee. Uh-oh. Oh, a sit-out Uranagi from Miller. Pin attempt here.
2.
But
That's
just
the
a
thing
two-
about Teflon. In 1 second, he can become deadly. We can't forget he is a trained military
Did you see
man.
how he did that, Maestro? He just chopped him right in the throat when the ref wasn't looking.
Absolutely. That could be some tactics that he learned in his military experience. You know, those guys go for the throat, literally.
Bryce Cannon just being choked there on that middle turnbuckle by J. Alpha Miller with a body shot
Come on,
there.
Bryce.
Right to the ribs of Cannon.
And right to the face.
Hey, get him out of the corner, ref. Come on. Come on, get him out of the...
Yeah, what's going on here, Peps?
You best watch yourself.
Oh, whoa, come on, Peps. Okay, Pep sat back down. We're all good.
Look, I need to know where the hell Hakeem Young's at, because I'm trying to kick some ass right now.
Pin attempt here by Miller. And just a 1 count as Bryce fires up the right shoulder.
All we know is he's not medically cleared, whatever that
Not
means.
medically cleared. Likely
Yeah.
story, likely story.
A jumping leg drop right across the throat of Cannon.
Did he not hear us when we said USA means you suck ass?
I think the only thing he listens to is the flag. Oh!
Come on, Bryce.
Another leg drop there from Miller with authority as he continues talking trash to this crowd here in Savannah. Pin attempt here by Miller.
There we go.
And another 1 count.
A 1 count. That's right. That's my boy, Bryce Cannon.
Bryce has been through it all. We've seen him bleeding, busted open. So Alpha Miller's got a real fight in front of him. I don't know if he realizes that.
Oh!
There we go.
He put his hand over his heart. Oh!
Both men now exchanging chops in the center of the ring. Cannon into the ropes. Oh, put a little extra stank on it. It got blocked though by Miller. And Miller's got the tip once again.
Oh, bad brain kick!
There we go. Come on, Bryce. You got this.
Miller now staggered back into the corner.
He's feeling it. Look at Bryce. He is alive.
Cannon charges in, but a big boot in the corner from J. Alpha Miller. Ducks a clothesline, does Miller. And down to the mat into a crossface from Miller. The crossface on Bryce Cannon. Bryce Cannon a long way from the bottom rope.
Look, we've seen a lot of things in this CEW ring, but one thing you will not see is Bryce Cannon tap out. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I agree.
There we go.
Counter.
That's it.
What a counter there by Cannon. And now, Alpha Miller going after that knee, and now that lariat right to the back of the neck on Cannon.
Hitting harder than a dying fetus, Riff. I'm telling you, you got to be careful with Alpha Miller. Look at those eyes. Just look at his eyes. Who knows what's inside that mind?
This guy's a little unhinged, guys. Oh, look out. Up to the second turnbuckle goes Miller.
Move.
Miller.
He listened. He moved.
Look at the big
we got
leg
that
drop.
telepathy, you know.
That's right. That's why you guys are such a good tag team.
Cannon now back up in the corner. Moves out of the way. Nobody home for J. Alpha Miller. Right jab, right chop, right jab, right chop.
There we go.
Just right. That's how we like it.
Rapid fire from Bryce Cannon.
And he is on fire. He is full of fury. Yes.
1,
Ni, San, Yon, Go, Roku, Shichi, Hachi.
Let's go to 50.
Oh, look at this. And a tip to the head there. Running European uppercut from Bryce Cannon.
That was a flying European uppercut.
Cannon charges in once again.
Oh!
Lariat in the corner. Sends Miller out to the middle.
Oh, baby, things are looking exotic on a Saturday night.
They sure
Twisted
are,
T
Peps.
from Bryce Cannon. And out of the ring goes Miller, trying to recuperate, trying to gather his thoughts a little bit. What's Cannon got in mind here?
Come on, frat daddy.
Something awesome.
Cannon.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Double boots right to the breastbone.
And Miller is down on the outside. No, he's making his way around towards us, guys. Look out.
There we go. You suck ass, Jay. You suck ass. Huh? How you feel? How you feeling? Oh, come on, Bryce.
Miller now trying to slug away. Wait, oh, right here. Right here.
Give it back. Whoa,
Heads
whoa.
up, look out. Getting a little too close for comfort, Maestro.
What are you doing, huh? What are you doing?
Now, wait a second.
Whoa,
Look out now,
whoa.
Look out. Pep's got to be careful here. Oh, Bryce. Disaster kick. Disaster kick from Cannon. And down goes Miller.
Oh, that was so close.
And he almost had him.
He almost had us. That was a little too close for comfort. I know that you're still feeling it in your shoulder from a couple months ago.
Yeah, no kidding. The members of the Redacted, of course I'm referring to J. Alpha Miller and Hakeem Young, like to get a little too close to commentary for our comfort. As Bryce now adjusts the tip. Could it be time? He's tapping the keg and looking for the keg stand.
Oh, a reversal right at the last moment.
Miller had it scouted. Oh, wait a second. Oh, my goodness. Bryce gets laid out here.
One,
Look at the leg.
two.
No.
Oh, he kicked out. You know, it's like Peps was saying, Bryce is a tough son of a gun. And you know what? When you're fighting a guy with Second Amendment in his name, you've got to be a tough son of a gun.
You see that crazed look on the face of J. Alpha Miller right now. Wondering what it's going to take here.
A lot of patriotism and some red, white, and blue-tality.
Well, he's got the frat paddle from out of the corner, the paddle that Bryce Cannon brought to the ring. Oh, wait a second. Miller's got to be careful here. He's going to get himself disqualified.
I mean, technically he was. Oh no! Wait a minute.
Oh no! He's got.
Not that.
The
Come
Chaos
on.
title belt, and he just laid out Bryce Cannon. Not like this.
1, 2.
Your winner of the match, J Alpha Miller.
And as Pepper Bottom makes his way back in, Miller escapes out of the ring here after using Pepper Bottom's championship title, that Chaos title belt.
How often people forget that is a trained warrior. He is devious. He is strategic, and tonight we saw that.
Well, like it or not, dirty tactics or not, J Alpha Miller coming away with a huge, huge win over a former Tag Team Turmoil champion, a former CEW heavyweight champion, the Frat Daddy Bryce Cannon. And this issue between Miller and Hakeem Young, the Redacted, and Exotic Youth, I think, Maestro, is a long, long way from over.
I know that's not the last we're seeing of this. You can tell by the look on their faces, this is far from over.
Well, fans, we've got a lot more to come here tonight at March Melee, so stick with us.